Hey guys, it's your girl Khanyi Cakes and I am back with another vid. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back to the Cakes Club. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Khanyi Cakes. If you didn't know, now you know, so subscribe. Today we'll be doing a story time. If you watched my previous video, you already know what time it is. I'm not gonna waste any time. I just want to say that there's an announcement at the end of this video, so keep until the end. You probably know by the title, I'm doing a story time today of how I got caught bunking class. Yeah, and I got detention. So let's take this back to 5 or 4 years ago. So yeah, like 2015, 2016, somewhere there. And there's this one teacher. Yeah, that teacher got to me. You ever meet a teacher that is like always angry? I felt like this teacher had something against me. She'd always come at me unprovoked. You know, in the morning, like there's lineup right where all the kids are just there. Like this teacher would just be looking at me, like she'd just be there like literally waiting, and I'd just be there like bear in mind, at this time I used to be shy. Like I'd speak at home or around people that I'm comfortable with, but I was like scared of teachers, scared of older people. Like I was just like quiet, you know, minding my own business. I'm still minding my own business, don't get it twisted, but like I wouldn't really speak much. We're gonna call her Mrs. Lily. Yeah, I've never heard of a teacher called Mrs. Lily. So Mrs. Lily was very always on my case, like literally all the time, 24/7. When I was in primary school, even now, like I prefer wearing long pants over school skirts. I don't like school skirts, I don't know why. I just like normal long pants and my short sleeve t-shirt. That's what I wear in summer. Like yeah, I'd basically be the only child back then wearing long pants and a short shirt. Sometimes I'd wear a skirt, but that was if like it was super hot or maybe it was like an assembly or something. But other than that, I was always wearing long school pants. So she had a problem with the fact that I'm always wearing like long school pants and I'm not wearing my school skirt. I mean, it's not like I was wearing like jeans or sweatpants to school. I was still wearing normal school clothes, except I was wearing long pants instead of a skirt. And that's just my preference. Even now, like I wear long pants most of the time. This teacher is actually my registered teacher for like 2 years actually, and we were cool and everything, and eventually she just started switching up. I literally don't know why. I don't know, you know. I was just like, okay, I'm gonna mind my own, you do your own thing, sis. So guys, it literally became too much for me. I couldn't deal with, you know, her shouting at me the whole time and everything. So luckily we had like foundation phase and intermediate phase. So foundation phase was like grade R until grade 3, and then intermediate phase was grade 4 until grade 7. From grade 3 I went to grade 4, so I was in a different phase and like I wouldn't see her as often. So it became too much for me, to a point where I literally take like different routes to get to my class, because I didn't want to pass the teacher's class. Because guess what would happen? Every time I passed her class, she'd literally be like looking at me. Come this one day, the sunny, bright, beautiful day where I wasn't expecting anything terrible to happen. My best friend at the time was like kind of naughty though. She used to speak a lot and, you know, and always be late for class and stuff like that, because we'd be playing on the field and running around, things like that. First, let me explain how our demerit system worked. Basically, the disciplinary system. So there was 1 demerit, 2 demerits, 3 demerits. If you get 1 demerit, it's for things like talking in class, chewing gum, late for class. Those were 1 demerit pointers. For you to get 2 demerits, you had to do things like not doing your homework, late repetitively. Like if you were late yesterday, you're late again today, then you get 2 demerits. If you don't pick up litter, our school was very big on like picking up litter and everything. Like you can't just walk over a paper or else you're gonna be in trouble. And then the 3 demerits was for things like swearing. And then there was straight up detention. That's if you're backchatting a teacher, swearing at a teacher, bullying. Those are the straight detention things, you know, like bunking class, the higher level naughty things. There's this one day, right? Remember, this teacher doesn't like me. We don't have a connection. I'm avoiding her every day at school. I don't want to see her because I know when I see her, I'm about to be in trouble for nothing. She'd be watching me chewing gum, talking in the lines, like, you know, when you're changing classes in the hallways and, you know, I'm talking to my friends, she'd be like, hey Khanyi, why are you talking? And I'm just like, out of all these people in the hallways, you decide to shout at me and give me a demerit. But okay, it's cool, it's cool. So there's this one day where, like, most of the teachers weren't there. Some of them went to training. So basically what would happen when a teacher wasn't there is they'd like substitute us, you know, like, okay, you go to Miss Lily's class, you go to Miss Nene's class. Like, they'd split us up like that if a teacher wasn't there. So this is one day where my maths teacher wasn't there, right? And then they were just splitting us up. My best friend and I were in the same class, and we were like, yo. Eventually the next year they actually split us up because they were like, these two can be together, you know, they can be together. So we're lining up there waiting for someone to come split us up, the face head. And then they were like, I should go to Miss Lily's class. I'm like, excuse me, that is like telling a student to throw themselves in the fire. Like, they literally wanted to throw me in the fire. Why would I deliberately walk into that teacher's class when I know very well that her and I aren't getting along? Like, you know, I was like, I ain't about to go to that teacher's class. Like, miss me with that. I ain't going there, you know. My best friend was supposed to go to some other teacher, and I was supposed to go to Miss Lily. And my best friend at the time knew that, like, me and this teacher didn't get along at all. I'd always complain and be like, yo, Miss Lily, like, gave me a demerit for wearing long pants today. Oh my word, she gave me a demerit for speaking. Oh my word, she gave me a demerit for chewing gum. Oh my word, she gave me a demerit for not picking up papers. So I was like, okay, no, I have to come up with a plan B. You already know the vibes, you know the vibes. My best friend and I used to chill by the cafeteria, but there was like a place behind the cafeteria where like people would hardly go there. So we decided that, you know, we're gonna be grown and decide to go sit there while we're supposed to be in class. So fine, we managed, because there were many kids in the hallways, we were changing classes. So they separated us and we managed to like get out of the building and go all the way around. So we're walking, and we get to that spot. We were the only two people. So it was nice, it was good. So we're chilling there, laughing, talking about who did what. You know, we were just like 10, we were only 10. So we were just speaking about like the stupidest things. There's this group of like older girls that came, and they were like more than 5. I swear to you, there were so many, and they are the reason we got caught. Now let me go into detail. Obviously, if there's like 5 people missing, like the teachers are gonna be like, nah, something's wrong here, something's wrong. Bear in mind, we are far away from the school building, so we can't hear any announcements, we can't hear when the bell's ringing. We don't have our phones with us because we hand in our phones every morning. I didn't have a watch, like, you know. So I'm just thinking that somehow, some way, automatically, I'm gonna know when it's the right time to go back to class, you know. But I know I am not about to go to Miss Lily's class. So they announced like, hello, has anyone seen like the following girls from the grade 7 class? They are nowhere to be found. Where are they? Bear in mind, we are in the same area that they are in. She was like, can the substitute teachers check which learners are supposed to be in their classes? Guys, so then all the teachers are supposed to check like, okay, I'm supposed to have this learner, I'm supposed to have this learner. And Miss Lily checks, and she knows that I am supposed to be there. So one of the learners come, because, you know, most of the learners knew where the banking spot is. Not like all of them, but like, you know, the learners that people knew would never snitch. This one learner comes from grade 7 to call the other girls, and she's like, hey yo guys, like, mom's looking for you guys, what are you guys doing here? Like, you know, these girls decide to go, and they're like, we should also go back because, you know, we're probably gonna get into trouble, we can't just sit there and everything. Me and my best friend at this time were stressed because if we go back, they're gonna know that we bunked. So we decide to walk into the building. The school was quite big. On the left side was like the foundation phase side, the small kids. The right side was the intermediate phase, like the bigger kids. So we decided to go through the foundation phase. Obviously not all the teachers know you, so we thought we were gonna get away with it. because the teachers that side wouldn't know us. So we went that side. Bear in mind, teachers are looking for us. Some of the learners, everything they announced, like there are some people that are not in the classes. Please, you know, be on the lookout. Guys, we walk into the building, and as we walk in, my best friend and I, Mrs. Lily is literally like about to come. There is no way you can run away. Mrs. Lily is there, and she's literally like looking at us. At this point, I knew it's over, like game over, guys. And at that time, detention was literally 3 hours long. On Friday 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. you'd sit, you know, pick up the litter, clean the toilets. Guys, detention was bad. That was like punishment. They wanted to make sure that if you go to detention once, you will want to make sure that you will never ever go to detention again. Anyway, we go up. Miss Lily's there. She's like, just what I thought. I knew it. I knew it'd be banking class and everything. Like, I feel like she had this sense of satisfaction, guys. Yo. She's like, where were you? Why didn't you come to class? My best friend and I are just there, like, oh my goodness, like, yo. So then she eventually takes us to the phase head, because the phase head is the one that basically gives you the detention. So she's walking with us, busy shouting there, like, you guys are not supposed to be bunking class. You're too young for this and everything. What kind of manners is this? You guys have zero manners. You're disrespectful and what. And I'm just there like, here we go again. Miss Lily wins. So she takes us to the phase head, and the phase head was like obviously angry with us and is like, no, you guys can't be doing that. The phase head gave us detention. This was on a Thursday, guys. You know, when I was thinking the weekend is near and everything, Kanti Friday I have 3 hours of detention. Yo, Friday when I came to school, I was sad and down and everything, and I saw Miss Lily again. Yeah, we had detention, guys. We had to pick up litter on the field. We had to clean the toilets, scrub them inside, handy, alles. We went to the computer lab, and like you see the keyboards, right? There's dirt in between. So like, yeah, we had to like clean in between the letters of the keyboards in our IT lab. I was literally crying. And then Miss Lily's class, obviously she was out to get us. Miss Lily literally made us write, you know, that like grade 3 punishment where they make you write sentences over and over again. Literally repeated, I will not bunk class. 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 Guys, that was honestly one of the worst days ever. At the end of this detention, like from 1 to 4, eventually she called us and she's like, you guys must never do that again. That was basically the last time we spoke, and the next year she eventually left. So yeah, that's how it ended. And from that day on, guys, I never bunk class again, like ever. Because that punishment, whoo, child. And I was also worried about what I was gonna tell my parents. I got detention. Luckily my parents were chill about it, because like that was my first ever detention, and they knew like I don't start trouble unprovoked. Like I don't do things unprovoked. I never bunk class again while at my old school. That is basically it for today's story time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't be naughty like me, please. Do not. If you've ever been in detention for some dumb reason, like comment down below. What did you do? What happened? And yeah, that is basically it for today's video. And coming to the announcement, I have started talks with Khanyi Cakes. I don't know what to call it, but virtual Zoom call. So yeah, I'm gonna put the poster somewhere in the screen. So basically the theme is leaning into the uncomfortable. So we're just gonna be speaking about uncomfortable topics that I feel that us as teenagers need to speak about, things that we avoid speaking about, like mental health, boys, depression, anxiety, bullying, all those things. So yeah, if you're interested to join, DM me on Instagram at Khanyi Cakes or email me and just reserve your spot. So these will be taking place every Tuesday and Friday from 3 until 3:30. All you need is your notebook, and don't be shy to ask some questions. Anyone's welcome to join, boys or girls, ages 13 and up. So yeah, please DM me if you're interested. Looking forward to seeing you guys. We're just gonna ask each other questions, learn from each other, share wisdom, everything like that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please stay tuned for the next video. Don't forget to like, comment down below, and subscribe. Until next time, you guys, love and light.